today we are going to have an amazing challenge. Now this would be a challenge that would be related to a brain teaser or somewhere where you have to use your brain, your thinking skills, but at the same time you also you have to use your creative skills as well for this activity. So it's kind of a combination of art and craft as well as some brain puzzle. So today's activity is called a shape Sudoku. Now you might have played a Sudoku before. If you have not played, you will play it today. But if you have already played one, it's very similar to a Sudoku. But what you have to do here today is we are going to play it with shapes rather than numbers. So what are we going to do here? So let's directly get started with the tutorial and then you can move on ahead to the challenge. So for that you need some material that is already mentioned in the activity sheet. You can just be ready with all the materials that is needed, and then you can get started with a sheet of paper first. Now on this sheet of paper, what I want you to do is draw a big square. Now this square could be approximately 10 cross 10 centimeter. And then what I want you to do is divide this lines or the big square by adding 2 lines into 4 pieces. So I want you to add 2 lines in the center. So that you get 4 boxes or 4 squares. Now again further, what you have to do is divide all these 4 boxes into 4 more boxes, creating 1, 2, 3, 4 and 4 such boxes of 4, that is 16 boxes. Now I am here doing it a little random just for the purpose of showing you. You can make it by doing a perfect measurement so that you do not face issue while you are using your shapes. So that's all. We are ready with the first basic level of shape Sudoku. And finally what you have to do is draw some shapes here. So we would be using 4 different shapes. One is a circle, one is a triangle, one is a square, and finally one is a hexagon. So you can, if you want, you can just color it down for your reference so that you remember that individually each shape has a different color. So you can use any kind of colors here. It could be a sketch pen, it could be crayons, it could be pencil colors or anything. And now what I want you to do is select any one shape, and let's say I am using a circle, and draw the circle in the position that is the first square in the first line and the third square in the second line. Okay, you can go for any other shape. Let me use a triangle here then, and I'll draw it in the first square of the second line. And the last square of the first line. Finally, I'll draw one more shape. I'll take a hexagon here and draw it in the first line of first vertical line of the last horizontal line, or the first box of last line. So it doesn't matter which shape you are taking, but you have to remember the positions where you are drawing. So this is what I want you to create to begin with. And then just I'll place this aside. So this is all. This is you are done with this. For a moment you have to place it aside. And now come up with a thick sheet of paper. You need a thick sheet of paper. If you don't have a thick sheet of paper currently, what you can do is you can use your drawing sheet papers, or the ones that you use in your drawing book. Or what you can do is you can just find out some cardboards that you are having and stick a white paper on it, or just use that particular cardboard from the book cover or something. And if you don't find that also, it's fine, you can use a normal thin paper as well. But thick paper here just creates some fun. So now on this thick paper, all the 4 shapes that you have drawn, you have to multiply it by 4. So let me draw a circle, one more circle, one more circle, one more circle, triangle, one more triangle, one more triangle. And similarly it goes for a square and for hexagon. And when you are coloring it, remember to use the same color that you used while creating your puzzle. That's done. Now I'll color it out. Well, once you are done with this, you're ready with your shapes. All you need to do is cut all these shapes down using a scissor. And remember to preserve all the shapes because you are going to use it. So cut all these things down. So now I am ready with all my shapes cut, and I can bring again my sheet of paper that I created, the puzzle that I created, and I'll also need the shapes that I created. So now what you have to do is a very simple activity now. You have to fill this empty spaces with these shapes, but you have to fill it in such a way. Now before we move ahead, what I'll do is I'll just create a thicker line here in the center, both the center lines you just have to thicken it a little bit. So now you have to fill up all the square, place it on the correct boxes, but you have to take care that this one box of 4 boxes should consist of one circle, one triangle, one square and one hexagon. It cannot consist 2 hexagons or 2 squares. Okay, so you might think that, oh, it's so easy, I can put a hexagon here and I can put a square here. It's not that easy, because one single vertical or horizontal line cannot consist, so one horizontal line here cannot consist of more than one shape of each. That means it can have a circle, square, hexagon, triangle only, or it can have a circle, hexagon, square, triangle only, but it cannot have a circle, square, circle, triangle. Similarly, the vertical line cannot have it. So circle, triangle, hexagon is already there. So which one is the missing shape? Yeah, it's square. So I'll just put a square here. Now similar way I have to figure out all the other places. So if I see in this box, the big box, these 2 boxes needs to be filled. So either it can have a square and a hexagon. So if I put a hexagon here, is this getting repeated? No shapes are getting repeated in the second line. Neither shapes are getting repeated in the vertical line nor in the box. So then I can put a square here. Okay, then what will we do? Yes, this is an empty box and this line can have only one shape of each. So I can put a hexagon here. Now similarly, you have to finish this entire thing